Friend, you have been last on your list for way too long. The last one that you check on, the last one that you show up for, and the last one that you choose. Friend, listen, that is too expensive, and we cannot afford to do that anymore because the woman that you're becoming today, we're calling her up straight front and center, friend, because you have been burying her underneath the opinions, the needs, and even the expectations of everybody else has become way more important than you becoming her. So today, we are giving her 7 declarations to step up and into her main character era. So let's get into it. Okay, fill me in. When was the last time somebody asked you what you wanted and you were like, oh no, it's okay. Never mind. Whatever everybody else wants to do, it's fine. Friend, was it yesterday or was it earlier today? No worries, no shade, and no shame because it's so easy to do, friend. When was the last time that you said yes, knowing you were beyond exhausted and couldn't take on one more thing, but you said yes anyway? Or what about you really knew what you wanted to do a whole time, but you decided not to because of what someone else said, and you valued their opinion over your own direction? Friend, again, no shade and no shame. But this is how self abandonment happens. It's not loud, it is not throwing fireworks. It's in those quiet, everyday moments that you decide to honor someone else over yourself. And friend, by no means am I saying not to honor the people in your life. Yes, you absolutely should. But you should also honor yourself. And instead of you being last on your list, you deserve to be within your top 3 priorities, friend. And no, it is not selfish. It is actually centering yourself in your own life. Because, friend, if no one else is going to do that for you, you have to do it for yourself. So, I'm going to be giving you 7 declarations to call forward that main character in your life. Because, friend, the way that you send your text messages, make your decisions, prioritizing everyone else, that's got to fall to the wayside. Now it is time for you to stand in your power, and we're doing that right here and right now. This is the moment where you stop making your decisions out of fear and obligation and start making them from the powerful woman that you are. And that's exactly why I love this framework so much. It's called Finally. Because finally, you are showing up for yourself in your life as the main character of your story in your rightful position. Okay, Queen? The F is for free from outside approval. Because, friend, you don't need a consensus and you don't need a 5 panel committee to decide what is best for you. This is the moment where you take your power back and you start connecting to your own heart and listening for your own answers. Because, truth be told, nobody knows what's best for you more than you do. So, friend, this is just putting you back in the driver's seat of your own life because while it's fun and it's cool to have support, and you should, it's great to have a sounding board. But, friend, they don't get the final say. You do. And the more that you actually start to trust your own intuition and what you know is true for you, the less you feel the need to rely on everyone else's opinions. So, friend, this is where we are free from outside approval because you are listening and trusting you. The I is intentional about who gets access. Friend, listen, everyone does not deserve access to you, especially who is in your VIP seating. You have got to periodically review the people who are surrounding you. Your VIP section should be full of your favorite raving fans. They should be the people that support you the most. This is the people who do pour into you just as you pour into them. And you're in this rich soil that everyone can grow from. But if you are not around people who are contributing and enriching that soil, then friend, that's recipe for not being able to grow. And we just don't have time for any of that. So I know there's probably people in your VIP section and they've been there for years. And it seems like since they've been there forever, that they deserve the same level of access. And that's just not true, friend. People change and so do you. So make sure that the people who have access to you are deserving of that access, friend. And if not, change access accordingly. You have the power to take anybody out of the VIP section and put them up in the cheap seats. And you can even put them out in the parking lot if that's where you feel like it's a better fit. But just remember, friend, you have to be intentional about who has access to you and let it be the people who nurture you just as you nurture them. The N is no longer negotiating your worth. Friend, listen, let me fix my glasses right quick because it's getting serious up in here. Friend, we are no longer negotiating your worth. It's not up for debate. This is not where we come to the table and find the common ground. No, you are a high value woman. No questions, if, ands, or buts about it, okay? You need to know that you are valuable. And whether or not people can see your value, that also determines their access to you. The people who can see your value, those are the people who deserve to be around you. Those who you feel like you have to convince and show them how valuable you are, friend, that is a red flag that those are not your people. You never have to convince anyone of what your value is. They either see it or they don't, but it is not up to you to turn yourself inside and out, trying to show and convince and prove to somebody what your value is. No, 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 no. Your people, they see the value in you. They see more value in you than you do, plenty of times. So let that be your determining factor on who gets access to you, friend. But trust and believe, you are no longer negotiating your value, okay? High value woman, 24/7, okay? Okay. The A is aligned with the best of who I'm becoming. Friend, again, this is goes back to connecting to the best of who you are right now. This is not about living up to everyone else's expectations. So many times, what people think about you and what you should be doing is very self serving for them. They often are critiquing you based on how they see themselves or what would work out better for them. So you really have to be careful with allowing people to have that kind of power in the first place. So, friend, I invite you to connect back to yourself and really trust that you really do know what's best for you and you are aligned with yourself. Every time you ask yourself, what do I need today? You can ask that first thing in the morning and throughout the day just to stay connected to the best of who you are now. And the more that you make decisions from that place, the more in alignment with yourself you will feel. And that's really where your self trust blossoms, your confidence booms. I'm telling you, friend, Alignment is everything, and it's all about being connected to you and following what you know is true for you. The L is leaving self abandonment behind. Now, friend, I don't expect perfection, and neither should you. This is a practice, and it is something that you have to practice very often to become very good at it. And you can do it. You can leave self abandonment behind every time you take an aligned step for yourself. Every time you understand what it is that you need, that is putting forth the effort to not abandon yourself over everyone else's thoughts, ideas, expectations. So, friend, you can declare right here and right now you are leaving self abandonment behind because right here, this is where you are honoring yourself instead. This second L is living life inside. Friend, this is really just a culmination of every step that we've taken up until this point. This is really trusting yourself. And instead of constantly looking outside of yourself, this is you looking inside first. One of the things I love to say to my husband all the time is how much he contributes to my happiness. I don't expect him to make me happy. If I expected him to make me happy, that would be me handing my power over to him on a silver platter. And I own my power. I own my happiness. It is my job to make me happy. He gets to contribute to my happiness along with the other people in my life. Everyone gets to have a contribution, just as you're contributing to other people in their lives. So, friend, this is really where you really take your power back and the ownership of your life back, and you be the one to fulfill your needs and allow everyone else to contribute to it, friend. You alleviate so much pressure from other people when you own those things for yourself. I'm telling you, it is a pure recipe for happiness and it's so untapped. And it just alleviates so much pressure and stress, not just from them, but from you too. So start living inside, friend. Start living inside because when you start in here, it shows out there. Mm, ooh, that's good. The why is yes to herself. Oh, yes, friend. This is where you say yes to your happiness, your boundaries, your ability to make decisions for you. This is you saying yes to the best of who you are now and to the woman that you're becoming. So, as you go forward, every time you're faced with a decision, ask yourself, is this a yes to the woman that I'm becoming, or is it a no? This is so important, friend. This is how you know if you are in alignment with the woman that you say that you want to be. Because so many times we get off track. Other people's opinions and what they might think of us starts to drive so much more for us than we even realize. So, yes to herself means you are saying yes to you and prioritizing you in a major way. Oh, friend. Oh, I love this one so much. If you have been with me from the very beginning of the Unavailable for Self Abandonment series, Strong J girl, yes. I'm so proud of you for watching every single episode and also listening to the companion podcast episodes that go along with these. And if you just happen to join me for the first time today, there is a full, incredible series that you can go and binge right now, friend, because there is so much goodness up in there. And you are ready to step into your main character era. This is it, friend. You're no longer the last person on your list. We are prioritizing you. We are honoring our value because we are high value women, okay? And there's nothing to be ashamed about in saying that. When you say it with your whole chest. Say it and mean it, and you deserve it, friend. You have been doing this work, you have been showing up, and I'm super proud of you. Drop in the comments the word that describes the woman that you are becoming. What is your declaration as the woman that you are becoming? Drop me that word. I can't wait to meet you in the comments and celebrate you there. And I will see you in the next episode tomorrow. Okay. Ooh, ooh. You got to do a little victory dance. Every time that you accomplish something, friend, you got to celebrate. Big celebration, small celebration, a celebration nonetheless. Okay. So I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you tomorrow.